It's Dub Life, every Sunday afternoon. It's Dub Life, Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, hey, make sure you squeeze it tight. It's Dub Life tonight.
Safety.
Hey there, friends. A new episode of Life of the Dubs. I'm on the sofa with Boo. I'm on the sofa with Boo. It is a Saturday morning. This is just right after we finished the last episode, which ended on a Friday. And it's now Saturday morning. So this is episode 57, I believe. And I think in just 4 more weeks, I think at episode 61, I think, will be 5 years of every single Sunday having either Dub Life or now Life of the Dubs, which is hard to believe. So we're a month away from the 5-year anniversary of this specific show, even though it's in like a kind of a reboot going, which is hard to believe. 5 years. And I was doing like hunts and things like that for about a year before that, and drone stuff and so forth. So it's hard to believe it's been that long, but thank you. I know the audience has grown and changed, and there's those of you that have been here since day one, and there's those of you that currently, we have, I think, at least 3 people that are kind of watching back through the whole series, which is certainly interesting. I know some of you always leave a comment, and it's really watching my life truly evolve and change, and the world. You know, there's quite a bit that's happened since November of 2018 to October of 2023. Quite a bit has changed and occurred. And so I think it's an interesting journey. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you all and kind of call that out over the next few weeks that we're almost at 5 years. Now, I said at the end of the last video that it's kind of hard right now to film. And like in this episode, I'm just trying to find something to do. Because we just are really busy. Our life is very busy with the day-to-day things, with school responsibilities and work responsibilities. And we don't have a lot of time to do other stuff. And the costs of other stuff, like we all been talking about in our lives and on channels and everything, has just gotten pretty expensive. It's gotten pretty expensive. And so it's hard to do as much because of that. So like things like Six Flags, when they run the promotion, we're able to get good prices on that. I'm trying to take advantage of stuff like that. We did the fair coming up. As you're watching this, the fair may have already occurred, but it's a pretty high cost too. So it's hard. It's a hard time, and I sympathize with those of you who are in that same boat where you're really having to prioritize not just you buy this action figure or that action figure, but truly life experiences. Do I even go to the movies? Budgeting's hard right now for all of us, and we're certainly blessed, but we still are, really, really wrestling with costs and things. We just don't do much, and we don't have time to do much. But we're here. Rufus is right here. Rufus, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? He's right here. He's right there. See, there he is. Look right there, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, we just took a WA. Okay, I'm not going to say it because we don't want another. We'll do that, buddy. How about that, Rufus? Then you can be in the video with us. Kaya had to leave. So last night we had an away game that team performed at. Kaya did not get home and get she didn't go to sleep till after midnight, and she had to be back up at 4:30 this morning, so she got about 4 hours of sleep. They have a competition in Tennessee today. 3 or 4 hours away from where we are, and it's really all day. Like, they're going to get there at 10. They're not going to get home to 2 in the morning. This is a lot. It's a rough thing for kids. It's a rough thing for anybody, but it's certainly a rough thing for kids. But we can't leave Rufus home alone for 18 hours. He's a really good boy, and he can be home alone for even 8 hours. And he won't mess up anything. He won't use the bathroom. But going much beyond that is honestly, it's kind of cruel. And he doesn't have to be in a crate or anything. He'll just maneuver about, and he'll eat and drink, take care of himself, and play, and wait for us to get home. But too much longer, he needs to use the bathroom. It's not fair. And recently, we've had Victoria help us by watching him or watching Kai or whatever, and we just can't we can't always do that. Plus, Victoria's been out of town for work, so I'm staying home with Rufus today, so I won't get to see Kai compete today, unfortunately. But Natalie's on her way to Tennessee right now, and she will watch competition and film it and take pictures and all that kind of stuff. And then maybe at the next one we'll switch. I mean, you have to do that as parents, You can't all be at everything. So sometimes you have to tag in and out. So I'm by myself today, or at least for the first half today. Natalie will be back later in the afternoon because she's going to watch them perform at lunchtime, and then she's going to come home. She's not going to stay all the way to 2 in the morning like Kaya has to. And so I am going to leave the puppy home for a couple hours by himself. And we're going to run to Charlie's Collectibles show, because I have not been up there in about a month. Maybe more than that, even. I know David's running his booth today. I think Doug's up there running his booth. I think Scott's running his booth. But just go see what's going on. Say hi. Talk to my friends. There may be some things I pick up, maybe not. I think at least one thing I might pick up from David. But really just see what's going on. And it gives me something to do, honestly, because that's what I need something to do. It's possible we may go to a Walmart. There are some picture frames I need, so I think I will probably swing by a Walmart and see if they have those frames, and we may look at the NECA Funko section. I've been in Walmart in some time. So we might do that on the way. Probably will do that on the way. I do need to pick up, I got Natalie the new iPhone 15, and so she's on a 12 mini right now. So I got her the new iPhone 15, which we have, and the case came in. I got to grab that from the UPS store, and later today we'll change her phone over when she gets home. And I don't know what else will be in this video. It may just be that. It may just be me doing those couple things. I don't know. We don't have much planned tomorrow. Natalie and I will go to church. We'll go to church. We will maybe go eat lunch. I don't know. It's not the most interesting things going on right now. Then we're back to school and everything else. We are approaching Legion's Con as well. You're watching this. It's October 8th, I think. Legion's Con's about a month away. We're very excited for that. We'll have a lot of coverage of that. There's a lot of great stuff coming on the road to Legion's Con on 1/6 Shooter on Trevor's channel and Dork Layer's channel and lots of good stuff. But speaking of Legions, before we hit the road, the Figura Obscura from Four Horsemen, Red Death, dropped today. As you're watching it now, or as I'm sitting here, as you're watching it, it's probably sold out or not for sale anymore. But it will still be for sale at shows. So if you're not familiar, Figura Obscura, and I'll put some pictures of the figure right here while I'm talking, is the line they do. It's not Mythic Legions. It's not Cosmic Legions. It's its standalone line. This is only the 5th figure in the line over 3 or 4 years, where they take a historical character or a myth or something that's in the public domain, I think most importantly, and they make their version of it. So they've had Krampus, they've had Father Christmas, Santa Claus, they've had the Headless Horseman, and then they've had Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. And so this is number 5, the Red Death from the Edgar Allan Poe short story. And then they've also had the retailer exclusive versions, which the only one that's come out so far is the Red Krampus. I think the Black Krampus was the regular release, and the Red Krampus was the new one. Then they have a green Father Christmas and a green Headless Horseman, a green robe Father Christmas, a green Headless Horseman that are imminent into this year. They have not shown an alternate color of the Monkey King, but they've done it for the first 3. And then they have this Red Death. Now, I think the thing that is especially cool in this figure, it's cool that it comes from a Poe short story, but it has that clock, and people are going to want that grandfather clock. It looks incredible. Plus, it has that blood pool that the clock can sit on top of, or the Red Death figure can sit on top of. It has the mask, and they are not revealing what is behind the mask. That's a prize for you to see for yourself, which the same thing they did with the Santa Claus and the Krampus, where he had a sack, and you got to see what was in the sack. So that's cool. Bill from Dork Layer did a great reveal video that is up on his channel a few weeks ago. So hopefully I put some pictures there. I'm excited for it. Do I know that off the top of my head? No. And even Natalie said this morning, she's like, why is that what they put up? Don't they want to sell a lot of figures? And I think the Horsemen know that they've got a built-in audience that will buy pretty much anything they put out, because it's cool, it can fit in displays, or they want to customize it, or they're a completist. They have a certain amount of people like that. But I think also it's not that they're trying to sell 10,000 units of this. I think they just want to make stuff in this line, this obscure line, Figura Obscura, that they want to make. And then somebody must like that. Eric might like it. Whoever might like it. So I think it's cool. It's kind of got a zombie body. I'm interested to see what's behind the mask. I certainly pre-ordered it. So thought I'd talk about that. But now let's go wherever we're going to go. Probably Walmart. Walmart. Stop number one for the first time in a long time. Really why I'm here is I need to pick up some picture frames for Kaya. They had a photo booth at the homecoming dance. So she has some of those like strip pictures that you get from photo booths. So I want to get her some of that. But while we're here, we might as well check out the toys. Realistically, it's probably been at least 2 months since I've been in a Walmart toy aisle. None of that looks any different. That BTAS has been sitting there forever. Isn't that clearance some places? Still a movie April. Slash. Still a Bloodsport. Man, some of this stuff is just never gonna get sold. Never. Until you see it at your Ollie's, the bargain outlet. See in the regular NECA Funko section, Casey and Raph. What's this? The Mummy, Frankenstein's Monster. Gold label, Ra's al Ghul, Solomon Grundy. Frieza and Goku Black. I don't remember seeing Dragon Ball figure arts at Walmart. That's at least a little bit new to me. Destro. I wonder if I can find, what is it, Storm Shadow I don't have? I'd buy that actually if they had it, because pre-order get canceled. April. But just really poor selection. Let's see what the toys are. What is this? Ultimate Skate Park. Shoes. It's like toys over there. I don't want to get in the way of the little kids picking out their toys. Dinobot Sludge. Is that new? Newer? That looks like a Dinobot down there too. Like a Grimlock. But a weird one that I'm not familiar with. Brawn. They're still making the 86. I was buying all those for a while. Never opened one. Got rid of them now. Lots of turtles here. Wow. Movie star turtles. Doesn't look quite the same as... Well, maybe so. That's the color I was thinking. Maybe I never paid that much attention to the Mikey. But wow, I mean, what an amount of the reissue. Different storage shell, movie star, regular. Quite a bit. New Legends, or new to me. I think these are already clearanced at Target, right? The Ultron. We don't buy any Legends anymore unless it's like this. Technically, she still has her symbiotes. I think Chasm is a symbiote. I think. I don't know. Maybe we'll find that on clearance. I guess in order to find it on clearance, I have to look. What is this? McFarlane? Is it still Build Atrocitus? Man, that's just really quite a long time ago. Gold label Captain Atom. Kind of like zombie Superman's pretty cool. It's not for me. I mean, honestly, it kind of is for me, but I'm not going to get it. I like the zombified figures. I'm just not getting any of that stuff no more. Bib Fortuna, what else is here with Star Wars? Boba Fett, messed up card. I didn't see any G.I. Joe. Did I go past them? Oh, Samus. They may. Oh, now that I have it, they have the Link and Zelda again. Now that I have them, of course. I'm glad they're restocking those. I think this Samus is actually not a bad little toy. For $10, I think it's pretty good. Supreme Kenny, Snake Eyes and Timber. A lot of WWE. These AEW, I thought that Walmart and Target had pulled all the old AEW and put new ones up. Doesn't look like here yet. I also heard that maybe there's that Brock. What Alexa Bliss Ultimate is this? This is an old one? That is an old one. It's an interesting selection of stuff. Oh, there's Joe's. And some anime. These things, that's not, you know, $10 figures are pretty good. All gung-ho and Lady J, no Storm Shadow. Baroness, that's what we saw over there. No Storm Shadow, alas. Got the frames I needed at least, which is often much harder to find it. Well, there's no figure, I mean, the Storm Shadow I would have bought, nothing else. That Walmart sells, something, it was like Paw Patrol Iron Man. So I think I would have bought, but I imagine people really don't hunt and find stuff much anymore. It doesn't seem like. You just pre-order it. And the things you see in Walmart, Target, like I look at like Hemp Pools, Ollie's, and Ross, and those types of places, hunts, they're just loaded. They just look like a Target. So I don't know. People aren't buying stuff right now, I don't think. I don't know. Are you buying stuff at your Walmarts and Targets? Not online, but at your Walmarts and Targets. That is a Demogorgon Halloween air blower. All right, let's go to Charlie's. Yeah, we're back. It's windy. Charlie's Collectibles show in Stone Mountain, Georgia. It takes me a long time to get here. I think today's events, there's a Funko and action figure swap, and I think there's like a vinyl, like CDs and vinyl, like music swap, plus all the normal booths. So I haven't been in here in about a month. I know we'll spend some time at David's booth, we'll spend some time at Doug, and we'll check out the swaps. I've certainly done the full tour before, so you can go check that video out if you're interested. But let's see what we got. CCS, Charlie's Collectibles Show. Saturday vinyl and CD swap, pop and toy, Pokemon, go. Let's pop it up wide lens. Looks like they changed their booth up some, at least the format. A lot of pops, got a little spooky stuff in here. So this area is carved out more with tables. I do need a TT at some point. Let's see. Just gonna do a little walk over here. There's my man Doug's booth, Rainy Southern Concepts. Oh, some dioramas. Halloween diorama.
Yep.
That's cool.
I have one there and I have
Oh, big one over here. Look at
I
that.
have the small dioramas on the table. Because
Nice.
these two are for sale and one in the middle is for sale. My husband
Nice.
is using those as display. But I can make them. I do all custom work as well.
Oh, very cool. And Goku. Some figures. Those new ones. That's a big old, it's almost like a converted dollhouse diorama. That's cool. Oh, Doug's on the other side now. Maybe this is a deeper aisle than I'm usually at. I think so. Maybe there's, well, I don't know, because Corey was there. Oh, there's Corey. Corey's right there. Maybe things have moved around a little bit. Well, they definitely have. Because Doug's now on the inside, I see. What you doing in here, Corey?
Mr. Big,
You up to no good?
What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Good to see you.
You too? Oh, yeah, he's got that. He's working on Danger Room.
See, I got moved.
Yeah, I haven't been here in a few weeks. Got moved around. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Custom Cobra glider, like the Fortnite glider with the... That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Some stands. Oh man, a little foot side sounds like $2. That's cool. Some Lucy's. Some Lucy's. Some Lucy's. He's got such good prices. Still only $30 on that. $30 for your backdrop stuff. Keep it rolling. Nintendo Power always tempts me. What's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. Snorlax. Hey, how are you? Not a lot going back here. I guess this is the Funko swap, but not a lot of people at the swaps, which maybe the swaps haven't been the most effective. So that's got vinyl and CD. It's just a one booth. A little bit at the toys. Maybe those have not been the most effective, but they don't cost anything. So there's not a lot of risk if you want to do it. Video game booth that always tempts me with things that I will stay away from. Let me give you some close up here of Doug's stuff. me see what's some of the new. I think that one is pretty new. I think. That is that Spy? No. I don't remember what that is. It's not Spy Hunter. The Mortal Kombat Liu Kang, pretty new. The Zelda is new. Newer. That one's new. That one's new. JoJo. I don't have this Jujutsu Kaisen. I need it. That's new. That one's pretty new. He's got an Iron Man helmet. He's getting up to no good. He's getting up to no good.
Are we getting big?
You hold it back. I'll hold it too.
Alright, yeah, man. So we got the.
You moved. You done moved into the center.
They moved me.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna take this one with me.
Oh, let's do it. Hey, I got it coming. Listen, I got a big.
That's the new. Is that the newest one now?
Yeah, it's the newest
yeah,
one,
you're
yeah.
fine. Cause
Check the back. Yeah, the back of it is crazy too.
oh yeah, that's awesome.
I love this thing, man. And
You
then
got the belt, and you got the-
voice activated Iron Man.
You got that helmet that like actually
The real deal, man. Yeah.
actually like fits over your head, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that? That you imported that?
From Amazon, man.
Oh really?
Yeah.
We just
You
thieving
gonna do the
them.
remote? Well, hold on. Let me tell them first, okay? Let me
Yeah,
tell
let's
them
see
first.
how this thing works.
All right, drive it. Start system.
Oh,
All right. Jarvis, open the mask.
oh, that's a lot different than the Hasbro one.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. This thing is dope.
That's
man.
cool.
So they got different head size. They got a remote control,
Wait, your hand?
In case you get stuck.
combat
Oh,
mode.
you got your braid coming out the mouth.
I know.
Oh, combat mode.
Combat mode. Open the mask.
That's cool.
So yeah, I was driving around with this thing on the other day. My girl, she was so I told her I'm gonna get her one. They got the silver one. That's really, really awesome.
Food is.
But it hooks up to your phone.
Catch you later, Doug. I'm gonna holler at you.
Hey, walk around with it, man.
Good to see Doug. As always, in your face art. If you want any of his stuff, certainly reach out. He's about to super restock next week. By the time you're watching this, he already has restocked. And he is going to be at the Ranger Stock Convention in Orlando in October. So walking through here, I'm trying to get, this will be David and Sketch's booth, which I've already given you a big tour of this, but let's go see what David's doing. He's hiding. He's hiding over here. He's hiding over here. He's hiding over here. Hiding. How's it going, buddy? He's hiding over here. Let's see what they're working with. You can get some bracelets. Look at all this stuff. Look at that Magneto. That's nice. Oh, he's got the Jujutsu Kaisen Fig Zeros. We have almost purchased those multiple times. Foot Enforcer. That's a good use of the Krang beanie. I have put that on my head. Not good. Not what you're looking for. It is a tight fit. We got DuckTales. Endless Turtles. To the End of Time. Eagle Force. They have a lot of, yeah, they got all the Gundams since last time we were here. If you remember, if you saw the last time I was here when Andrew was in town, they were pricing all that stuff. Gargoyles, bunch of NECA. The NECA section. NECA Funko section. Egg Attacks. Let's see. Amazing Yamaguchi. Oh, some ramen. Magneto. It's a lot of figure arts. A little bit of everything. Booth is looking nice too. Mezco. Bonanza. It was RumbleCon this weekend too. They showed off a truck. That looks pretty remarkable. I'm not sure I've ever seen that Captain Nemo with the manta ray or whatever that is. We have, don't we? Yeah, we have the Ren and Stimpy Super 7. They're good. So 6 scale, Mayfix, Monty Python, and then more Super 7 back here. Silverhawks, Joes. A lot of Super 7 actually. Power Rangers. I didn't realize I had all that Super 7. And then a whole lot of Gundam stuff. I kind of want this one. I like this one. Wing Gundam. I think that one's cool looking. I need to build the ones I have though. Transformers. And then Joe's. Pop Rock's comic sale. 20% off. Is that today? That is today. You can get 20% off. Transformers, G.I. Joe, McFarlane, Marvel Legends, and Star Wars. So I'll go back over there and show you their social media. You can buy online. You can also just reach out probably to David or to Sketch. Pink Skull's Combat Club. That's a very in-demand Mezco item. Oh, they have paints now. That's right. He's got paints now. 2 thin coats for models and whatever. White Star. They have to pick some of that up. Support the boys. Let me show you their this thing. Social media. This thing. There you go. Holla at them. Buy action figures. Touch on it. Yeah? Yeah. There's the backside of their booth. We're going to walk over here and see my man Scott. I see Frosted Flakes. Stranger Things. What is this stuff? Pokemon? Oh, it's like a card booth. A lot of pops there for trade. Swap. Funko Pop and Swap. I'm going to walk over here and see what Scott's going on. They have some, oh, they got a discount table. $10. Discount table. They do have some gargoyle stuff I need. Come see Scott. Last time we were here, he didn't have his space set up yet. He's just walking around here naked.
I actually,
You got it set up now?
yeah, full studio setup.
Oh, yeah. This is what it looks like, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a little bitty Sauron right there? What is that little bitty miniature? It's a Sauron?
Sauron. That's actually for one of my web customers.
That is a lot of paint.
I'll rotate through that in the next 2 months.
Wow. You get something painted every day? Is this all the things you're painting? Oh, look at all these Cosmic Legions.
That's all the stuff that's actually going to be customized.
Ah, already sold?
Nope.
To be sold. Venom.
Then out front, I got the sign box.
Oh, nice, yeah. With their signatures. That's cool.
The thing is, it never actually stays in place. Never stays in place.
I'm going to show that Joker mask. I guess I would call it a mask. Is that a mask?
It's a statue.
A bust.
Yeah. Just finished it.
Nice.
That is number 50 of 50.
You've painted 50 of these?
Yes.
Wow.
The
That's cool.
Jared Little Joker, where I actually put the metal around the teeth.
I like
was a
that
pain in
boy
the
right
ass.
there. I like that thing right there.
For sale. Every time you come in.
He wasn't done last time I was here.
Nope.
He's nice. You hadn't sold that one yet? The Iron Man?
Nope. That
Or was this one that you had? Which one of those is newer? That one's newer. Yeah, I'd seen that one. I don't think I've seen that one.
This is the bike that goes with him now.
Oh, you have the bike. You're working on the bike?
We're actually gonna,
That goes with this, the left one?
Yep.
Yeah. That's cool.
Still working on it though.
Yep. That's what you need, David, right there. Yeah? No?
No,
The
he
Gundam?
wants- no.
Oh,
no.
which is the big Gundam he wants? The red one?
He wants this guy here.
The bust?
The 135th. It's yay big, by about yay big. It's massive. Comes with an LED package inside the box too.
I mean, $800, it better have a package.
No,
Hey!
massive.
Yeah, oh, well, you know. Hey.
he a big boy.
Oh, whoa.
The funny part is like all 16 people pre-bought. So I've got an entire box of pre-bought Gundams over here. I got half a stack of Gundams actually no touch.
No touch. But I like to touch it.
Well, don't touch it anyway.
I gotta pay to touch it, huh? If I pay, then I can touch it.
You lick it, it's yours.
Oh, hey. Picked up that kit from Scott. It's got a bunch of different stuff for customs and Gundam. 22 bucks, so good. Because I needed a cheaper nipper, because my only nipper is a good one. And there's some other stuff in this booth. They've got gargoyles. I don't have any of these yet. I don't have Angela. Includes Brooklyn's closed wings, which would be nice to have. But the human characters, I'm not super interested in. Oh, that was Eliza Mesa Angela there. Does she have anybody's folded wings? She has the baby and the egg, though. And then the Steel Clan robots, which are cool. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. I kind of need them. We don't have those yet. It's the proper terminology, but will I purchase them? I don't know. I don't know. Future Ant-Man. It does seem like that the swamp here, just not really attended at all today, which is different. Every other time I've been here, these events are pretty busy. Let me look at what they have. I did want to make sure and buy something from Scott. I'll buy something from David too. Do we have a Mirio to get signed? I'm not sure. This is all Funko. Oh, and there's CDs. These are like anime CDs. Some random figures, little anime things. Oh, look at those little Sailor Moon stuff. Adventure figures. Oh, and then these are like Sailor Moon. I don't even know what that is. No idea. But I do not think I'm gonna buy anything without Natalie seeing it. It is like a water bottle or soda lid, I believe. I wonder if you had to buy all the sodas to get that. Interesting. So Scott, you saw he has his paint studio, and then he has classes up here like once a month where he teaches you how to paint. We talked about that last time I was here. So that was cool. I'm glad to get some tools to support him. He has some of the higher end tools I would like to get. I just haven't, until I get more comfortable building, it doesn't make sense for me to spend like $40 on any type of tool until I'm better at it. And then I will. Which I just need to do it. I think I'm gonna get some paint from David and Sketch. And I'll probably get a foot enforcer while I'm here. But I've never seen this too thin coats paint. Duncan Rhodes, Transatlantis Games. And see, I don't even know what colors I need, and then I end up just buying stuff because it's called like Wyvern Green, Death Reaper, those types of names. And I have no idea what I actually need, but I'm gonna get some, definitely. I'm gonna try these four. Skulker Yellow, Fanatic Orange, Royal Cloak, which is like a purple, and Orc Flesh Wash, which is a wash. I'm trying to get some more unique colors because I do have a lot of paint, but they're more like primary colors. So I'm trying to get something unique, just in case, to touch. Got my sack, I'm headed out. I got that foot enforcer, I got those 4 paints I showed you. I got the little Gundam kit, or the tool kit for customs. And I got Kaya a Bazinga necklace, which is fine. And I'm gonna head home. And so Natalie's on her way back. It looks like she sent me the video of Kaya performing. It looks like they did awesome. I'm really proud of them. And they'll find out if they make it to the finals later. But now we'll be home. I'm gonna head home and we'll see what else we're gonna do. Find out together. Another video in a row. It's several days later. Didn't do anything. Whatever day I was there. Oh, Natalie came home. We hung out, watched some TV, and relaxed. This is the stuff I picked up. This is something I just added, which I hope is a good container because I have all these paints in here, and I'd like to have a way to see them easier. We probably will open this up here in just a minute. Check that dude out. See if he's cool or not. Kaya and the team, they won their division. So congratulations to Kaya at their competition. And then they finished 9th, something like that. Overall, 12th? I don't know. They won their division and then they made the finals and they were in like the top 15 overall of the whole competition. So congratulations to the team. Yeah, we'll open him up. And this video will be shorter. I'm just going to go through. We'll open this guy. We'll sort some paints and wrap this thing up. Trying to sort through these guys. So I've got 2 of these. This one is like the lesser used tools. It also has like things to test paint on, extra paint things. It's a Dremel. Oh, it's a head sculpt. So this is not the everyday use. I think I'm gonna put the heat gun in there because that's where all the heat gun attachments are. And because the paint, what you see, I got all these paints, I got this set of paints, I got that set of paints. I'll have more I can move in there. Should free up space in here, which has got, like those are stands for holding small parts when you paint. The blue tack actually could probably move over there. And then it has like the glasses to paint and then brushes, basically. So this is like the painting exclusive, and I may make that like the Gundam and other stuff. I put like the razors and tweezers and that kind of stuff. Or I may just keep all the small tools in this and this be the adjunct. I don't know. I think I got it figured out. So in the top of this is pins and patches that I don't yet have a place to put, but would like to. Then that's exactly what I showed you, kind of the tools for the more complex things up here. Mostly brushes, actively in use. Got a little bit crazy glue. Oh, Gundam marker. Alexa, stop. And then the more everyday tools, so more brushes, stands, glasses, paint tray. And then this is a little mini Gundam kit that I got from Scott, and I added my other files and nippers and such. So I can just grab this if we're just building and not painting, and that works well. Then I got the paints in here. I'm pleased with it. The Vallejo, which I have the most of, fits really well. These smaller ones, they fit down in there. Just can't see them. And then the ones I recently bought from David, they fit in there too. They're a little loose, but you can see them. So kind of got them greens, yellows, oranges, into reds, and then into purples. This should be purple, right? Or this is dried blood. And then into red, purple. This is a purple. And then what's this? So we start to get into like brownish colors. Or versions of brown, bronze, rust. So all of that. Then you get into golds. And then I just put up, I think that's black. And then blues, silvers, and then like whites. So all there. And then like for like the big things, like big dry brushing, we have big containers of paint with like black and white. This is more for the detail type paint. So I think that turned out well, and plenty of room to expand. Got that organized and cleaned up. Now it's just time to do some projects, which I do think you're gonna see in coming weeks. I'm gonna finally get on projects. I'm organized now. But let's open up Foot Enforcer, wrap up the video. Foot Enforcer. Opening him up, the normal Mirage style backdrop, comic style city. He has this huge blade that comes in its own thing. I think I definitely got to have him with that. And he comes with sword, a long sword, a spiked sword, nunchucks. Is it a whip? What's the other? Oh no. Oh, it's like a 3-part nunchucks. That's cool. And like spiked hands, and he's a big beefy boy. I don't love that they keep doing different colors, but there he is. There's that big spear blade thing. Is that soft? Yeah, soft plastic. His hands are actually real spikes that are a little bit painful. Sword we've seen a lot. And I'm not sure if we've seen this sword. Spikes on the handle, and the 3-way nunchuck I don't think I've seen either. He has like rock on hands, which I don't know why. We could have him doing the pose. Anyway, let's look at him. I mean, the blue is certainly really cool with all the shading. They're just all over the place with these Mirage foot. There's multiple. There's black and white. There's kind of maroon. There's the blue, and I'll show you. I'll bring him over and show you here when I get his weapon in hand. I think his head's kind of flat, but that may be the way he was drawn. He looks pretty cool. He's a big boy. Hey, Rufus. And help me put away this Foot Enforcer. Let's see. I may not have room in this part of the Mirage. So you've got that battle damage shredder there, and you see his blue is like brighter. That one's more muted. Then you see the maroon colors and that shredder back there. But again, I just don't think it's the same. Then this blue, like Ultimate Foot Soldier that I have the soft goods on, I think he's closer to that color, but he's not that color. And then there's also the black and white ones. So they're just kind of going all over the place. I'll put him up here with some of this stuff. I have some comic stuff across the front because that's where I have room on the Turtles display right now, and I don't want to, all that will just fall. And then there's the Ronin stuff. That Sinja bot, he's great. But we're just going to place him right in there. There you go, by the Wanderer and the Archie Slash. There you go. And you can see the Turtles case, which is just completely full. And there's the gargoyles down there. They're the only thing in here that's not NECA Ninja Turtles now. Oh, that's not true. We still have Marvel Legends symbiotes. And we still have some speedsters from McFarlane. So we do have just a little bit of McFarlane and Marvel Legends. Tiny amounts. That's where I put, I think I opened him up in this video or last. Put him there. I don't think anything else here is any different than it's been for a while. That's where the land drone is. You can see the other ramen toys, Silverhawks and Centurions in there. It's kind of my, I don't know, like things I liked growing up shelf type of thing, I guess. And miscellany. But there you go. And yes, folks, that wraps up this episode of Life with the Dubs. I think it's all me. I don't know, was Natalie in it at all? I don't think so, or Kaya. Again, we're just very busy trying to keep content going. Had something to do. Got to go see Doug and David and Scott and the folks at Charlie's. There's the puppy. Opened up a toy. Got some new paints, some new toys, some new stuff for accessories, and looked at stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit shorter. You know, we're just going to continue to go and find things that we can share with you from our life that is just very busy right now. Our life just stays busy. But thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you next week. We're going to try, I don't know what we're going to do, honestly. We are going to watch Rose for Victoria for a couple weeks pretty soon. So that's going to be hectic. We do need to go back to Six Flags at least another time or two. But we've got, as I'm filming this, still 6 weeks before Legion's Con. And that's our next convention, I think. We may go to Anime Week in Atlanta. We may not. Currently, we're probably not planning to. Just it's expensive and everything else. But we still may. So we'll find out what we do in the next episode together. Until then, squeeze it.